Hey YouTube, Jeff Share Stuff here. So today I'm over here at a local car dealership and I thought I'd answer some viewer questions. So let's go ahead and get right into it. The first question comes from Michael Nyansom, and his question goes like this. He states that he currently has the South African T3 with the 5-cylinder engine, and he's going to be getting an upgrade to 250 horsepower. And he says, I'm curious to know how modifications were done to incorporate the Audi 5000 turbo internals. Now, to answer that question, the best thing you can do, Michael, is to contact Europro Costa Mesa. They are the ones who did the transmission modification for me, so they would have all the information for you. And then also he states that he'd like to have clues how he can modify his 5-speed transmission to take up the gears, RMP, and other needed stuff. I think your approach is better since it's stock. Okay, so to answer your question about dealing with the transmission, I did some research and I came across a website called Doogie Labs. And the gentleman on there states that he has a SVX Vanagon conversion, and the original transmission, 5-speed transmission, he went stock and he eventually wore it out. So what he did the second time around is he did his research and he found out that the 5-speed Vanagon diesel transmission has longer gear ratios. And that was able to handle the power of the SVX engine better, and his van is doing much better. So you may want to look into that 5-speed diesel transmission, and that should work out for you. All right, and the second question comes from ON. And a little bit of background about ON. He has a synchro van, and it's a 1.8 turbo. But before he got that 1.8 turbo, he wanted to go with the SVX engine, but it was just too difficult to pass smog. He states he tried it about 7 years ago, and it just didn't work out for him. So I'm sorry to hear that, Owen, but it sounds like you have a really awesome van with that 1.8 turbo synchro van. The synchro is like the holy grail right there. Okay, but anyhow, his question is, I would love to know about your gearing or tire diameters. Okay, like I stated in the earlier video, is that my transmission is automatic. It's the Vanagon transmission with Audi 5000 turbo internals. And then my tires are going to be 205s 70 with a rim of 14. Okay, so that's what I'm running. And then he has an additional question that says, are you chipped to 240 horsepower? Yes, I do have the smart chip from Small Car, which ups your horsepower to 240. So that's going to do it for the questions. I want to thank Michael and Owen for writing in. If anybody else out there has questions, please send them in. I will answer them to the best of my ability. If I don't have the answer for you, I will direct you to someone who does have that answer. So once again, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you'll subscribe. Please subscribe. That way you can get updates on my videos. And when I answer your questions, you'll know about it. So everyone out there, have a great 2018. Happy New Year to you. And take care out there. Talk with you later, YouTube.